Imagine this. NASA can't build a spaceship in time, so they roll a nuclear submarine out of the ocean, strap it to a rocket, and blast it into space. The question is, could it actually work? Could a submarine become humanity's budget spaceship? Let's dive in. Or, I guess, launch up. At first glance, a submarine and a spaceship look kinda similar. Both are giant metal tubes, sealed tight, designed to keep people alive in a place humans were never meant to be. One goes deep underwater, the other goes into space. And in both cases, the outside world is trying very hard to kill you. So could you just swap oceans for space and call it a day? Here's the first twist. Submarines are built to survive insane pressure from the outside. A modern nuclear sub can dive hundreds of meters deep, where the water is squeezing the hull with thousands of pounds per square inch. But in space, it's the opposite. Outside isn't crushing you, it's nothing. Pure vacuum. Which means instead of being squashed from the outside, the submarine would actually be trying to blow itself apart from the inside. Think of it like this. A submarine is like a soda can designed to survive being in a hydraulic press. A spaceship is like a soda can designed not to explode in a vacuum chamber. Same can, only different engineering. Now, let's say we managed to get our submarine into orbit without it popping like a balloon. Could the crew actually survive inside? Well, submarines are already really good at recycling air. Nuclear subs can stay underwater for months, turning carbon dioxide back into oxygen and scrubbing out nasty stuff. That part actually works great for space too. Food. Same deal, sub crews already live off carefully stored rations. Water. They've got desalination systems. Just swap ocean for recycled pee, and you're basically on the International Space Station diet. So on the inside, a submarine is actually not too far from a spaceship. But then comes the bad news. Submarines move through water by pushing against it with propellers. In space, there's nothing to push against. You can spin your propellers all you want, you're not going anywhere. To actually steer around space, you'd need rocket engines. Real spaceships carry fuel tanks and thrusters carefully balanced for weight. Our submarine, it weighs like 20,000 tons. It's basically a floating skyscraper. Good luck giving that thing enough thrust to escape Earth's gravity, even if we got our giant sub into orbit. The next problem is temperature. Submarines are designed for a cozy ocean environment. Always a nice range of cold to chilly. Space, on the other hand, is wild. Step into sunlight, and it's hotter than an oven. Step into shadow, and it's colder than Antarctica. The sub's steel hull would swing between burning and freezing. Without specialized insulation, pipes would burst, electronics would fry, and the crew would basically be living inside a giant metal toaster. And the real nightmare, coming back home. Spaceships need heat shields that burn away layer by layer, protecting the crew during re-entry. A submarine, its design is the opposite. It's heavy, slow, and thick. If you tried to re-enter Earth's atmosphere with a sub, it wouldn't glide, it would fall like a brick. Within seconds, the friction would turn the steel hull into a glowing meteor. Basically, you'd get the world's most expensive fireworks show. So, could a submarine work as a spaceship? Technically, yes, if you parked it in space with a magic crane and never tried to move it. Inside, it could keep people alive, at least for a while. But as an actual spaceship, something that can launch, travel, and land the submarine is almost hilariously bad. It's like asking if your grandma's minivan could win a Formula One race. Sure, it's got seats and wheels, but it was never built for that job. The funny thing is, submarines and spaceships do teach engineers the same lesson. Whether you're under miles of ocean or floating in the vacuum of space, survival means building a tiny pocket of Earth and defending it from an environment that doesn't want you alive. So no, you can't just swap oceans for space, but you can appreciate how both machines are marvels of human engineering, built to conquer places our bodies were never meant to go. So Dash, what do you think? Would you rather spend 3 months under the sea or 3 months drifting in space? Drop your answer in the comments. Hit that like button if you learned something new. And subscribe for more weird science what-ifs. Because next time, we might be asking, what if Earth's oceans suddenly boiled away?